So what is the maximum width you can have on a walkway? So the walkway is, of course, the walkway going out to the end of your dock where you're actually going to park the boat. So walkway width is restricted to 4 feet wide. That's a city rule, a DEP rule, an Army Corps rule. That's everybody. So your maximum walkway width is going to be 4 feet wide going out to the terminal platform. Then the terminal platform, you can get up to 160 square foot platform if it's graded, which is that through flow, see-through stuff, not see-through, but it's has a lot of void. It's 43% LTM is what they call it, but long story short, what that means is it's graded so it has enough open space that 43% of light actually gets through the decking surface. If you do that, you can get up to 160 square feet. If you want to deck it though and not do the grading, you can only do up to 120 square feet. Now that can be arranged a couple different ways. It's just you can't exceed more than 8 foot in one direction. So most standard is 8 by 20, but we see like 5 by 33, bunch of different makeups and configurations of it, but just know that you can only exceed 8 foot in one direction, and it's a maximum of 160 square feet graded, 120 square feet if you're decking it, and the walkway leading out to it has to be 4 feet, and there's no way around that rule. The only way that I recommend people make it a little better for them is instead of doing your posts, like your decking to the center of the posts, because if you have 4 feet from here to here, you put your 12-inch post at the center of it. Now between the posts, you lose 6 inches on each side, so you only have a clearance width of 3 feet between the posts. If you do your posts on the outside of the deck edge, you actually get a clear path of 4 feet wide. Downside of that is I'm gonna go as far as saying it's impossible to install posts in a perfectly straight line like that, especially because they're different diameters. If you order 12-inch piles, they're gonna range between 10 and 14 inches. So your deck edge starts to zigzag a little bit, whereas if you put them to the center of the deck line, then those posts, because they stick above the top of the deck, actually break up that deck edge, so you can't put a line of sight like rifle right down the line and you don't see those squiggles back and forth. So aesthetically, it's better to do it to the center because of the 4 foot width, but it does hinder your clearance width between the piles.